Be calm now. On phone now.
I won't do anything.
Yes, don't do nothing.
Because I'm crazy, guys. They can see the background? Yes, they can. Alright, so, bro, chill out. Okay, so the mission is to click this. Hopefully they don't see what I was playing. Chill. I got it.
Hold on.
Hey, no.
Come get y'all food.
He about to go get my food. I'm gonna stay over alive. You feel me? Give me my food. Thank you, bro. You the best, bro. Actually, I think I might have to go get my food. You feel me? So I'm gonna go get my food, y'all. I'm gonna go get my food. Zoom.
Why we getting no food?
Come back. There you go. Shoot that ass the wrong way right there.
Your haircut.
There you go. Buff chicken nugget there.
No, we ain't at the back. Come on, sit down.
Buff chicken nugget. Stop. We'll have a run over there. Come on.
Move, boy. Please. Thank you. Thank you, man. I just spilled all my food, y'all. It's good, though. It's not good. It's not good. I just spilled all my food. You wanna go so high pitch? It's missing. Policity, obesity, severity.
You're not doing too much, man.
It is an accident, bro. My bad, bro. Obesity, severity. You gotta do it, cuz. Excuse me, buddy.
Stop pumping my foot.
I pushed my thigh.
Chat, we watch story time while we eat.
This for y'all.
What's that?
Get out.
Thank you.
Punk.
Ooh, let's go.
Good. What? Kevin, it says chill.
Right, bro, chill out. See how you be doing stuff? Chill out, boy. On the dummies. We watch story time.
Watch story.
Yeah, we watch story time while we eat. Kevin, watch the story time.
What story time?
On YouTube.
You're no puss. You no puss.
Bro, chill out. We on live, bro. Shut up.
California girls were unforgettable. Daisy Dukes, bikinis on top, sun-kissed skin so hot.
Dude,
Elderly Cooper
what?
tripping.
What is it called? What's her channel? I don't know her. No, it's not this. What's her channel?
What are you looking for?
The story girl.
Her story?
No.
My story animated?
Yes.
Oh boy, you trip.
MSA. I'm not a genius, not by choice. I'm a secret genius, not by choice. Bro, what is these stories, man? Ooh. This is a good story.
So basically,
And
copyright?
No copyright. Because it's literally
We're
right
live.
there. Okay?
I'm watching this while live. So
It's not copyright. They see her name. It's MSA. They can see it right there.
whatever, buddy.
Right, bro? Yeah.
I can't hear a sound, boy. Please turn it up.
Bro, what you think I'm doing?
I said, please, bro.
Where I went, and honestly, sometimes our strength comes from our weakness. We just don't realize it until life tests us. Hi, I'm Amber, and my memory sucks. Forgetting things is hard, but being forgotten by the people who should love you is harder. I spent my whole life chasing approval until love finally found me when I stopped looking for it. When I was little, I was actually really pretty. Blue eyes, blonde hair, the whole thing. People would gush over me everywhere I went, and honestly, I loved it. Dad used to show me off to his friends, saying I'd grow up to break hearts one day. My memory was my biggest struggle, though. When I was little, I'd watch a cartoon and then instantly ask, "Can we watch Dora now?" Even though it had just ended. My sister Joyce, who was 4 years older than me, thought I was joking. I wasn't. That was only the start. By age 4, my brother Justin, who was 5 years older than me, was trying to get me to give up the pacifier. He'd hide it in different places so I couldn't find it. Once, by accident, Justin looped the string around my neck so the pacifier dangled on my back. He did this right in front of me, and 10 seconds later, I was crying and searching for it, waking up the whole neighborhood. I'd actually forget their names in the middle of calling them. There's something wrong with this one. And that's how Mom started dragging me to doctors and specialists. By the time I was 6, I'd already been diagnosed with learning disabilities and short-term memory issues. Mom was told to put me in a special needs class, but she refused. Oh, that would be shameful. Too bad this family doesn't care about looks. Maybe you'd actually be good at modeling or something. As a kid, I really tried to make Mom love me the way she loved my siblings, but nothing I did was ever enough. And after my diagnosis, it got worse. I could see the disappointment in her eyes every time she looked at me. So I just stopped trying. My dad tried to convince her otherwise, but she never listened to him.
So, what I'm gathering from this video
Is watch the video and shut
is
up.
no. This is a reaction. Shut up, boy.
Just want to like them t-shirts.
Right.
Like, write down what you saw in the movie.
Hey, shut your mouth now.
You're about to say bad words.
But I didn't. So shut your mouth now.
No.
Guys,
Boy.
let's be chill.
Okay, so like I said, so what I'm gathering from this video is the mother really doesn't like her daughter. She's not listening to anything
He's a
She had-
bitch.
she has to say. The father praises the daughter, man. W fathered in the chat. If you have a father, twerk.
See, my dad was the best person in the world to me. He loved me, accepted me, and never compared me to my siblings, even though he was the biggest genius in the family. He was an incredible programmer who built many successful apps, but he never cared about money. He worked from home, wore simple H&M clothes, and kept life easy.
Your mom cares about appearances, about us wearing things that make us look important and big, but aren't we all just ants in this world, after all?
I loved my dad, but he couldn't do much for me. I ended up in an ordinary class where I didn't understand most of what was going on. Most days, I just slept on my desk. The teachers eventually gave up on me. Maybe they just thought I looked cute enough to leave me alone. And even the kids there thought I was pretty. Boys tried asking me out, and girls wanted to be my friends. Sometimes they'd even bring me little gifts. And the fashion teacher once suggested I try modeling, but that was never really my thing. When I was in the 5th grade, there was Mrs. Johansson, who we all...
I see why.
So me, Sydney.
Ooh wee. Look at that. That's the lunch lady. That is not no teacher, y'all. That is not no teacher. That is not no teacher, y'all.
hated. She was a bully who seemed to enjoy making my life harder. One time, I called her the bulldozer, behind her back, of course, and the name stuck. Probably because some kids thought I was cool and started repeating it too. She somehow figured out it came from me and made sure I'd regret it until the day I died. Once, during an exam, she stood right next to me. My paper was, of course, completely blank. She leaned down and whispered, "I'm going to help you. I'll tell you which answers to circle. Question 1, circle B. Question 2, circle A. Question 3, circle D. Question 4, circle C. Question 5, circle A. Question 6, circle D. See? I'm a good teacher. Why call me the bulldozer? Isn't that a bit mean, Amber? Circle the answers, if you even remember." The other students saw this and reported it to the principal, and the school ended up firing her. Luckily, Mom never found out.
people.
No, I'm not. It's not all gender.
She would have blamed me for inventing the nickname in the first place. Mom said something was wrong with me, and I started believing her until one day when a new, young, pretty teacher arrived to replace Mrs. Johansson.
My name is Miss Smart. I'm your new English teacher. So let's start with the game. I need 5 volunteers.
Everyone's hand shot up, including mine. To my surprise, she picked me. I was thrilled just to stand near her. She was beautiful and smelled amazing. The game was simple. Each student got a picture of an animal but couldn't look at it. The rule was to remember your animal, crouch down when it was mentioned, and stand up when another was mentioned. Mine was the dinosaur, but every single time, I forgot it. I thought for sure Miss Smart would kick me out. Instead, she just smiled at me, gave a little nod, and never said my animal's name until I was the only one left standing, and she announced me as the winner.
That's not fair. You didn't even say her animal so she could win. But I guess she deserved to win. It's hard to see such a pretty girl lose.
The whole class protested, but I didn't care. For once, someone had chosen kindness over rules. I looked at Miss Smart and hugged her tight. From that day on, my relationship with Miss Smart grew stronger. She worked with me on improving my memory with learning games, like matching cards and simple recall exercises. I started smiling more, and even Mom noticed. But instead of being happy for me, she accused me of having a boy in my life and wouldn't believe me when I denied it.
What does she see in you? I mean, if you were Joyce, then yes, I'd allow you to have as many boyfriends as you want.
Honey, Amber is lovely. I'm sure the teacher sees a smart girl behind all these difficulties.
No, your daughter is lying.
Why can't you believe me? If I have learning disabilities, you have parenting disabilities. I hate you.
With that, I stormed out of the house.
It was late at night, but I knew the neighborhood Miss Smart lived in. I'd written it down when she mentioned it. The problem was, I didn't know which house exactly, so I knocked on random doors until people got suspicious and called the police.
Hey kid, what's a pretty girl like you doing out here all alone?
So if I was ugly, it'd be fine?
That's not what I meant.
Then maybe don't say weird stuff to lost people.
Okay, fair point. Now start talking.
I was staying at my teacher's house, and I went out for some fresh air and got lost on my way back.
Do you think we're idiots?
Why is everyone calling me a liar? I started kicking and screaming while the officers tried to hold me down. The noise woke up half the neighborhood, including Miss Smart. Her house was literally next in line from where I had been knocking. She rushed out and pulled me away from the police.
Ma'am, do you recognize this kid? Please explain what's going on.
I rolled up my sleeve where I had written the exact events I wanted to tell Miss Smart about. Mom hates me and doesn't believe I'm happy because you teach me things, Miss Smart. Mom thinks I have a boyfriend. Miss Smart gave me a look full of sympathy and explained everything to the police. They called my parents, and luckily only my dad showed up. He backed up my story and we left together.
I know you like this teacher. There's no need to sneak around to see her. Whenever you want to visit, just tell me. I'll drop you off.
From that day forward, I started visiting Miss Smart more often, and I was happier than ever. Her house was simple and warm. I spent many afternoons there, having dinner and just enjoying myself. Mom never liked it, and we fought a lot about it. If you keep nagging me, I swear I'll run away and you'll never find me, Mother! She had never seen me like that. I could see the shock in her eyes, so she backed off. Dad loved it whenever I was happy. One day, he even tried to pay Miss Smart for the meals and the time I spent there, but she refused.
Amber is like my daughter. I know she's a special girl.
Just then, the door flew open and a boy barged in. He looked about my age or maybe a year older. He was kind of cute, but had this annoying look that made you want to punch his face. He started talking to Miss Smart in a rude, demanding way.
Hey, you! I call, you answer. I ask, you obey. Now go get me some money.
Excuse you? What kind of jerk are you?
The kind who ignores a moron like you. I'm Miss Smart's boyfriend's son. She owes us money. How do you think you were fed and cared for by her teaching salary? It's barely enough to feed 2 goats.
I wanted to argue back, but I had to pee, so I left the room. When I came back, He was sprawled on the couch with his feet on the coffee table, scattering chips across the floor. Excuse you? Who even are you?
Are you serious? I just told you 2 minutes ago. Wow, she always this dumb?
He turned to my dad with a smirk.
What's it like raising a goldfish that talks back?
Then, he got up, walked over, and before I knew it, he took the money my dad had put in his pocket to offer Miss Smart. I lost it. I lunged at him and hurt him badly enough that he ended up with scratches on his face and had to be rushed to the hospital. Of course, boys are so dramatic. Dad took me home, and I was still fuming. From that day on, something changed between me and Miss Smart. She was broken and hurt, not because of me, but I felt my presence might bring her more trouble after what happened.
Thank you for defending me.
Miss Smart, what's your dream in life?
It's simple. I just want a little house on the beach where I can live peacefully and beautifully. What about you?
What's the point of having one if I'll forget it the next minute? She pulled a big notebook out of her bag and pressed it into my hands.
Here, keep this with you. Write down everything important, even the small ones, so you'll always have them documented.
I looked at her with teary eyes and hugged her tightly. Something inside me knew it might be the last time. And soon enough, Miss Smart left. She moved to another city with her boyfriend and his jerk son, and I never saw her again. I was heartbroken, but Mom was the happiest. See, you only have one mother.
See? Look at her face.
Ew.
You see?
Ew.
Ooh, boy. Why? That's not normal.
Alright, I can zoom in. Look at her. Looking all dumb. Why you handle your daughter like that?
I hate evil ladies.
No, smile. Open your mouth. You can't even do it. Cause look at her, just hate it.
Figure in your life.
Why her mouth so
And
goddamn big?
It's me.
Like, look at her, hate it.
I'll always be here, unfortunately. That night, I wrote in my notebook, note number 12, Miss Smart left today, and Mom's going to make my life even harder. June 25th, 2017. If I didn't write things down, they disappeared. Maybe that's why I write, so I don't disappear too, like Miss Smart did. By the time I got to middle school, I'd had a major glow up, and started getting more attention from guys. But the problem was, I was still getting pulled out of class for the resource room, and it was humiliating. So I started lying. I'm actually leaving to attend my cousin's wedding. I'm leaving to get my appendix removed. My mom gave birth today. Gotta see the baby.
Isn't her mom too old for that?
Her dad's a scientist. He can make anything, even babies.
Oh, okay.
But eventually, I ran out of excuses, and the kids started noticing, so I just stopped going. The school called Mom and told her, and she was furious. She enrolled me in private classes that cost a fortune. The money I'm paying for your classes is going to be deducted from your pocket money. Man, we're rich. What else are you gonna spend it on? Joyce and Justin? She ignored me, so I decided to annoy her back. Why can't she just love me like my siblings? That's when I thought, maybe it's time to get a real boyfriend. Boys liked me, and I got a lot of attention for how I looked. They'd flirt, ask me out, try to impress me. I even had about 20,000 followers on Insta, and it felt amazing. Until one afternoon, in the 9th grade, this boy named Cliff, a senior, came up to me while I was walking with my notebook. I was trying to write something important in it, but the marker wouldn't work. So I breathed on it, shook it like crazy, and then suddenly it exploded right onto Cliff's face. Oh my god, I am so sorry.
It's fine. Trust me, it could be worse. One time a girl straight up puked on my shirt, so your marker's nothing. I'm Cliff, and you are?
I just stared at his amazing smile. Would I ever...
Come on, she glazing. Why she doing all that glazing, y'all? She need to stop glazing.
have a real chance at love? Could anyone ever love a broken girl like me? Maybe Mom...
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Say somebody else.
Do it. That is not...
was wrong after all. Took me a second before I even thought to shake his hand, but right then, one of his buddies walked by and waved at him. He waved back, and I, like an idiot, ended up shaking the air, lost my balance, and fell right onto his feet. He helped me up, and I wanted to disappear. Wait, did Could you tell me your name? Because I didn't write it down, and I feel like that's a really important note in my life.
Smooth. Here, let me write it for you.
He scribbled his name and number in my notebook, winked, and walked off.
Later, heartbreaker.
I looked down at the page, smiling, then froze. Wait, what was I even trying to write before he showed up? Ugh. The next day, while I was sitting alone on the bleachers during a big football game, Cliff sat down next to me. I blinked at him, confused.
It's me, Cliff.
Cliff who? He grabbed my notebook, flipped to the page with his name and number, and pointed. I immediately understood what he meant. We started talking for a bit, and I noticed he was asking questions from the long-term memory department. Childhood, and even Miss Smart, not the short-term stuff that usually embarrassed me. Then, out of nowhere, a football came flying and smacked the girl next to me right in the face. She staggered, dropped her juice, and spilled it all over my notebook. Furious, I grabbed the ball and hurled it back onto the field. One of the players caught it perfectly. Everyone turned and stared at me, impressed. For the first time, they were admiring me for something I did, not just how I looked. But then, the girl yanked my hair.
We could have taken the ball and kept it, you idiot! It's got all the hot boy sweat and DNA on it!
I snapped and started fighting back. Cliff tried to pull me away, but I wasn't letting go. 30 minutes later, I was sitting in the principal's office with my furious mom, the girl, and her mom. The principal droned on for 15 minutes about discipline and respect, then finally turned to me.
So, Amber, are you ready to say sorry?
To who? Mom, impatient, cut in and pointed at everyone in the office. To her, and him, and me. He, her, you, me, she, him, me? What? Are you making up your own language now? You think you can just pull the memory card whenever you want? I know you understand exactly what's happening here. I don't give birth to stupid kids, Amber. Oh, really? What are you, Zeus? Only giving birth to gods? Shut it, you little...
Mrs. Armstrong, shouting won't solve this. And for what it's worth, students with special needs sometimes have other amazing talents. Did you see the way she threw that ball? Everyone was amazed.
He grabbed a ball off a stand behind him, handed it to me, and told me to stand across the room and throw it back. I did as he asked.
Wait from me. I'm not getting no way, man. I mean, eat in peace. Hungry all the time. But we each got a rough fry.
Green. It's the green took over.
I'm doing too much.
My bad.
The green took over. The green took over. This nigga's.
My bad.
My water.
My bad, Sway. Hold on, chill. Bro, my bad, cut. Bro, my bad, bro. I need some money, bro.
Fuck this story.